Hello, hello, everyone. You are on When Church Lets Out on the Go Radio, powering the voice of community and change. Yes, it's about to go down.
With Christian Joy in the house.
Christian Joy in the house.
Your unbelievable host. Y'all not ready for this. So one would wonder, like, why are you all wearing sunglasses? Well, as Christian was sharing with me today's show, she was like, people hide behind a whole lot of stuff. So when you can't see people's eyes, you really don't know what's going on. And a lot of times people wear sunglasses because they want to see everybody else. I know I get it outside of being on the road and the sun is in your eye. But a lot of times we hide behind things because we don't want people to really see who we are.
That's so true. I know for some of us, a lot the time we wear these sunglasses, we're hiding behind pain. We're hiding behind our past faults, things that we couldn't get over or can't get over for whatever reason. We truly do. We try to look at everyone else and almost look down upon them like they should be in the same position that I am. They're going through the same thing I am. Why aren't they, hiding behind it? Why aren't they feeling sad or misused? But, some people just choose not to go that route. I'm not going to have a pity party.
Wow.
I'm not going to have a mean disposition, or I'm not going to hide myself just because life doesn't, seem the way it should. I know oftentimes even I have tried to hide how I'm feeling with a smile. A lot of times we hide behind our smiles, not just sunglasses. A lot of us smile all day. We laugh, knowing good and well that should be the time when we're breaking down the most. But to, make appearances.
Wow.
We can't walk out the door crying and sobbing, and we can't really be real anymore. We live in a society now where showing emotion, showing how you really feel, it gets shunned very quickly. Especially, I think, for the men. Sometimes we see them crying or they're feeling down in their spirit. We want to jump on them. Oh, you just so sensitive, or you're
a punk.
You can't handle it.
You can't cry.
A punk, you whack. Didn't your daddy teach you to be tough? What if I didn't have a daddy? So what you telling me? And so a lot of times, we just put on a fake smile just to get through the day.
And sometimes we mask pain too, Christian, because that makes other people comfortable, because a lot of times people don't want to really deal with what you're dealing with.
No, they don't want to hear about it.
They don't want to hear about it.
Like, oh, don't come to me if you feeling low. Don't come to me if you feeling bad. Don't come to me with your financial problems. Don't come to me with your baby mama drama. Don't come to me with your family issues, family breaking down. I don't want to hear that. So sometimes, too, we hide because people have made us feel like we can't express ourselves. We just, like, Lord, how do I get through this day?
That's right, because some people just in it for when things are going well in your life.
Yep.
They don't want to be a part of when things are going bad because they're not trying to lend you no money.
No, they don't help. They're not trying to be a shoulder. They're not trying to be that confidant. You messed up or you did something. You just need somebody to talk to confess to. And that's why you check who you confessing with and who you talking to, because they will use that very thing to make sure you stay low and stay down. Have to stay hiding behind
That's right.
sunglasses.
That's right. Wow.
And we do it all the time. Like, we make mistakes, and sometimes the devil will use that mistake to make us feel like we'll always be in that place.
He sure will.
Well, your mama did the same thing. Your daddy did the same thing. Your brother in the family. So you gonna be the same. Do the same.
That's
thing.
right. That's
you
right.
Be the same way. And it's just like, no, but we believe that.
That's right.
Because we just lose all our faith and trust in God sometimes to the point where it's like we throw up our hands and we just, we act accordingly. We just put on our sunglasses, go throughout the day, knowing we just feel like I just want to end it all. I don't want to be here. I can't take this. I can't handle this.
Wow.
Just to expose some part of my life. I know between the ages of 13 and 15, that was one of the hardest periods of my life. And I did a lot of hiding too.
Yeah, and a lot of people, Christian, are hiding things because they don't even know that it needs to be addressed. And we become imposters. We become masters at covering up stuff because we see other people around us covering up stuff when they're not really feeling as joyous as they look like they are. Right. And so you feel like, well, maybe I can't tell people I'm not having the best day either.
Yeah, we go with our environment.
And so we walk around in pain, and we don't have to be in pain. We walk around struggling and suffering because everybody act like everything is okay. And I'm not saying that you have to air your dirty laundry. Right. We both agreed upon that before the show started. But I do believe that if there is not more transparency, and so if you're just chiming in, this is the When Church Lets Out show with your host, Christian Joy, and she insisted that we come shaded up. She said, because we're going to talk about what people are hiding. And sometimes you hiding behind not just your smile, but you're hiding behind, like we have on our glasses today. And if I were crying, you wouldn't know it because I got it covered up. Right. And how many times people cover up their pain?
All the time.
When they really going through something. Yep. And things not going as well as. And so sometimes people around folks and they think things are going well for them. They just cover up well.
Yep. We can dress it up. We can mask it up. Like, we go to this When Church Lets Out. So, usually when church lets out, we still have our clothes on, our Sunday best. We have dressed up our pain. We have dressed up our scars.
That's right.
Physically and emotionally, mentally, we just act like, nothing's going wrong. Acting like everything's okay. And that's why I just urge everyone who is feeling that way or feel like they don't have someone to talk to ask God to direct them to someone. Because, like I was saying before, between the ages of 13 and 15, I felt lost. I felt like there was nobody I could talk to. And that's...
Is it because a lot of people, and again, if those that just chimed in, this is the When Church Lets Out, yes, on the Go Radio station, powering the voice of community and change with Christian Joy. And as the host, I thought it was important. I agree with you that we do this show with our glasses on because you can cover up a whole lot of stuff, but at some point you got to take those glasses off. At some point you have to tell the truth about what's not working in your life. Right. And transparency, sometimes it has to start with yourself first. It always starts with yourself. Yeah, so you were talking earlier, a lot of people are become masters in covering up their pain, but I don't think other people can get better until we're honest about how we're feeling. Our family members are watching. The kids are watching, and when they see you cover up, mask up, and, people do real good with that. They'll go to their jobs and act like everything is okay. They've been fighting with their husbands all day, or their kids didn't come home at night. We cover up real good. We do. And I'm not saying people need to know everything, but I'm saying at some point you got to take that mask off. Yeah,
I totally agree. I think it sometimes comes with how we're raised. It doesn't matter what you're going through. When you step out that door, you shut that part of your life down and you go do what you need to do. And whether or not you pick it back up when you walk out the door, that's on you. But when you walk out that door, you cut it off. And I know sometimes I do that all the time. Sometimes it's like, Lord, right now I'm not doing this. This is just not the day. But sometimes
this is not the day.
I just suck it up. And a lot of us, what we do is, since we are, like I said, in that era now where sometimes expressing your feelings is not popular, we just, have I'm going to use the analogy, we blow our issues into a balloon. And okay, I'm going to make it through this day. It's in the balloon now. Something frustrate us. Okay, can't go off. I'm just going to blow it in my balloon. That balloon fills up after a while. And it's going to come to a point where it's something's going to make it pop. And when someone least expect it, you going off. Yeah. You going to bed. You about to kill somebody. Yeah. Because you didn't
been covering it up. That's right.
Been covering it up.
That's right.
It up.
That's right.
Making it look good. You sound intelligent, and that's great. But you know good and well that's not you right now.
And sometimes the cover up is the piece that keeps you from actually getting help. I'm reminded of the song, "What a Friend We Have in Jesus, all our sins and griefs to bear. What a privilege to carry everything to God in prayer. Oh, what peace we often forfeit. Oh, what needless pain we bear. All because we do not carry everything to God in prayer." Oh, what needless pain we bear because we covering up everything. Sometimes you got to be willing to walk through that pain in order to get delivered from it.
You do.
You know.
And they say that, you know, people are delivered and recover from the word of your testimony. If you continue to cover up, someone else, you could be jeopardizing somebody else's life. Because you've been through it, you're going through it.
And they in it and need to get out of it.
And
wow.
You could be that person to help them.
Wow.
But since you want to just hold on to it and don't want to get the deliverance for yourself, you could be jeopardizing somebody's life. And I also tell them, like, see, there's nothing wrong with seeking professional help.
You better say that. Because some people need some help.
Bad, like,
some people need some help.
We made it sound so bad, like, oh, I just pray about it. Or, why did God put us on this earth if you better go talk to somebody. God gave us not just to talk to him, but to talk to others.
That's right.
It's okay to talk to your brother and your sister.
That's right.
It's okay, if need be, to go sit and talk about it.
That's
and
right.
Get it off your chest. I'm not saying go and get pills. I'm not saying go and do negative things to your body, to yourself, to any other person. But you need help.
Yeah.
There is nothing wrong.
Yeah.
But you in the church, you shouldn't be feeling that way. What? Did not Jesus sometimes feel burdened down?
He had to walk away and rest too.
Didn't he not go into the Garden of Gethsemane and plead? And
yes.
Father, look. But that's how we have to be. We have to get to a place of vulnerability.
Yes.
And a place where, okay, I have to let this go. Because this is holding me down, holding me back.
That's right. That's right.
I can't keep being held back by my own self.
That's right. Wow.
Because I'm selfish.
Wow.
And I just keep it in myself. And I'm killing myself. Hold it in. So many people, I believe, would still be alive today if they just talked about it and let it go. And released it. Gave it to God, cast their cares on God, confessed and moved on from it. Stress is one of the biggest killers in the church. I'll say in the church. Because we got a lot of folks, they die. It's not, why was that heart attack? Because they were stressing out about something. Maybe it's not just they was eating bad. No, probably they was stressed. Why are we stroking out? Because we're stressed. We continue to hold on to so much baggage. We continue to carry the weight of the world on our shoulders.
Yes.
And we act like we can do it alone. When will we stop being so prideful and say, I need help?
And I think part of it too, Christian, and again, I just think it's significant that you chose that we do the show with our glasses on, because people are comfortable hiding because everybody else is hiding. It's not popular to step forward and stand out, and everybody know you need help, and everybody else around you need it too, but no one else is asking. So sometimes people think asking for help is failure, but asking for help is actually moving you closer to resolve and to success. Like the song I sing, oh, what needless pain we bear. There's things that we go through that we don't even have to suffer through if we be just willing to give it up. And I'm not talking about, like you said, walking away. And I'm just talking about give up the fact that you think you got the answer for something that you have no power over in your life. Because you may not have the answer for it, but the answer is out there somewhere. Somebody has the answer.
Absolutely. And the song says, Hezekiah Walker said, I need you to survive. Just that first part. I need you to survive. So I need you to be comfortable talking to me so that...
Stand with me, agree with me.
Agree with me. Come on.
Wow.
We are all here together.
Wow.
Why can't we talk to one another?
Wow.
Why do we continue to hide from each other? Some of us are hiding from ourselves, and we need to find ourselves and get to that place. Okay, Lord, you see me, and I'm not in the right spot in my mind. I'm hiding how I am, and then some people feel, well, I've tried that before. I told so and so, and that didn't help me. Well, maybe that wasn't the right person, because God will never just send you to some random person. Maybe you just did that on your own, because God is your help. He'll never leave you nor forsake you. And God will always direct you to the right person. You seek after him and cast your cares upon him. But we continue to hold it in.
And I think a big deal, too, is most people know you going through something. They just waiting on you to say something.
They're just waiting on you. And they're like, I've been waiting on you.
I remember a lot of people don't believe this when I tell them this, and you probably won't either from what you know of me. But I'm actually an introvert, and I'm cool. Like, I love being with y'all. Like, I'm good with this. Right. And my dad sometimes would have to just pull it out of me, because I don't know, for some reason I was just comfortable always just keeping it and just giving it like I would be. I remember even when I was a kid, I was comfortable just being before the Lord in my most broken state. And you'd be like, how you broken at 11 and 12? But I just always felt...
we was both probably dealing with the same struggles. Yes, 11 and 12.
But I was just always comfortable being vulnerable and transparent when I was in prayer. And that's why, when I'm asked to go places and do youth programs, or even with faith-based, when I teach churches how to start or strengthen their youth departments or how to start children's church, it is such an honor, and I take it very seriously, because I believe if I remember how I felt as a kid in my relationship with the Lord and wanting to be in a relationship with the Lord, I know that other kids may possibly feel that way as well. So I always, and you know that from being in children's church when I was running it for the state. It was always, I didn't take it like, well, this is just playtime. Y'all just come in here and play. I'm going to give you learn the scripture. I wanted to give you life applications that you could use actually and apply to your life. Because, so if I remember, my father would tell me sometimes, he'd be like, yo, just say something. Just ask me. Just say something. And a friend of mine, I don't know if Sean is still on, I remember we would be wanting to go to McDonald's up the street. And she'd be like, yo, go ask your daddy. Just ask him. Okay. Just say. And it wasn't that he would have said no. It was just having the, having the confidence to ask, to go and ask, And I remember them pushing me like, would you ask so we can just leave? But most times people know that is something that you are carrying and you're trying to get rid of. Because sometimes people be like, you sure you're okay? You sure you're okay?
And I've been
and you keep your glasses on and you look at them and say, yeah, everything good. I'm good. I'm straight. That was my word. I'm straight.
I'm tight.
And you sure? And I remember people walk back and say, you sure you okay? You good? And you keep your glasses on and you like, I'm good. But sometimes God will put people in your life who pick up on some of this stuff and who are there to help get you through a phase in your life. But you so busy being strong and fake that people he put in your life to help you can't even help you. Because you won't even reach your hand out to grab their hand.
Right.
You won't reach your hand out to accept what they're trying to give you. And so, and sometimes, it might be a financial struggle. And because of past hurts and pride, you don't want to even accept the gift. Yeah. Because, I don't like owing. I remember I said that to somebody. I can't remember. This was some years ago, about 15 years ago. And the Lord really he's dealt with me about receiving. Because I remember saying, no, I'm good. I don't like owing people. And I'll never forget the expression on their face.
That's how I feel.
And the Lord has over the years dealt with me about, if you're a giver, you have to also be able and willing to receive from people.
And that's been hard for me too. Receive, because it's just like you don't feel like worthy enough. Like, why are you giving this to me?
You see, mine wasn't worthy, Christian. Mine was, I don't want to owe you. Because people funny about money.
Oh, okay.
But the Lord has sent that person actually to me. Right. And even the way that they came, they said, the Lord told me to bless you and give this to you.
Wow.
I remember that day. But I was like, I'm cool. I said, I appreciate you. I said, but I don't like owing people nothing. I don't want to owe you no money.
Wow.
And I remember the expression on their face. So what I'm saying is sometimes we keep these glasses on in our life, and even when God send help, we don't even know how to receive it. So because we so busy holding up the look.
We got that just gets old real quick with some of us. It's just like, just speak your peace.
Girl, let somebody offer me, y'all. Y'all can go to my app and you can donate. I done got over it. I'm over that.
We receive all blessings.
I'm over that now.
My mom always told me, she said she don't turn nothing down.
I ain't turning nothing down. God tell y'all to bless Yo-Yo. You can go to my app. You can get it, open it. If you don't have it on your phone, let me just be real clear to people. I know this is your show, but the Lord said, let them know that just not the person who you are anymore. Because in order for me to do what God need me to do, I have to be able to receive from people, because I can't do this work by myself. So again, you can go to the app.
Go to it.
Go to the Google Play Store, or you can go to the Apple Store. Just type my name in, Yolanda Eddins, and there's a button in there that says donate. Let the Lord use you.
Let him.
Because there's a whole lot of things that's sitting before us that the Lord wants us to do, and we have to walk in the obedience, and it's going to require some support.
Absolutely. And as we're talking, the scripture that dropped in my mind is, ask and it shall be given. We know, we hold no. Ask. Don't assume that people know, and if they do know, ask for help. Don't be afraid. I think, like I said, sometimes being brought up or seeing that other people are not asking, and I got this. What? No, you're a sinking ship. You need help. You need somebody to throw a life jacket, a life thing to you. You need a lifeboat. You need a rescue. And we're over here drowning. How long are you going to drown until you be like, rescue me? I don't want... Look, first
rescue
of all, I'm glad
me.
I learned how to swim when I was younger, because I'm not drowning. But spiritually, we're drowning.
Yes.
Because we won't... God's have his hand, and we won't reach out and grab.
That's right. That's
God
right.
has placed people in our life, and no, I'm all right. I don't want to talk to them. Just so prideful.
And you got to be willing to be vulnerable enough to trust folks, because sometimes, it might be an area, and, I don't know why I adopted that model not 2 years ago, accept help. But it has to be because somebody must have said something before about it. And I know me, I'm like, I'm good. I'll never let that happen to me again.
Right.
So, but you have to be willing to be vulnerable enough to trust God to let him do some new things in your life. Yeah, so I don't know. But, I'm excited that you had the confidence and the ability to be able to be strategic enough to even say, well, you know what, we're going to do this, and we're going to put the shades on today, because it's too many people that need to take the shades off.
It's time to take them off.
Yeah.
Well, we'll probably scare people taking them off, because folks' eyes is puffy, and they look like they gone through, and they've been high. So it's just like, before you scare folk, just take them off now. Before you look. The Lord will deliver you before you even look like what you've been going through. Stop holding on to it. And my friend said it best: if you still got it, or if you want Jesus to fix it, you have to give it to him, or he don't got it. How he gonna fix something that you hold on to?
That's right. That's right.
Give it to Jesus, and I promise you, he will fix it. But a lot of us continue to hold on to our troubles, to our mess, to our mistakes, and that's not us. Yes, we had a moment in time, or that's just the period that's the season for right now. But that's not the written all life. That's okay. It's okay.
That's right.
And we just have to get out of that. We can't worry about, okay, they're hiding, or no. Worry about your soul. Worry about yourself. Get help. It's okay. You need help. I need help. before I even came, the Lord switched it, but I was going to be talking about our attitudes. Our attitudes
Wow.
can just be so out of sorts. We can miss our own blessing, our own help, because our attitudes is messed
Wow.
up. Our disposition is out of whack.
Wow.
And we're complacent. We just
Wow.
waddling. I'm content right here.
Wow.
Why would you want to be content in sadness? And,
That's right.
and being angry.
That's right.
And being bitter.
That's right.
No, I don't.
And I think because sometimes people have gotten comfortable with that.
They do. We
Yeah.
get so comfortable with, oh, that's just how life is.
Yeah.
I always say, my line, I've been saying, there has to be a better way.
That's right.
There has to be a better way. Not an easier way, a better way.
A better way. That's
because
right.
this life ain't easy. We should know that. I'm 21 and I know that it ain't easy. And I still have things to deal with and overcome. But there has to be a better way that you want to live.
Yeah.
Without every time you turn around, you have to put your shades back on.
That's right.
We want to see your pretty eyes.
That's right.
Eyes are so beautiful. Eyes are the gateway to the heart. We can really feel you when we see your eyes. Can't really see you. You got your sunglasses. I'm trying to guess and see like what color your eyes are and how you feeling. It's okay to tell people, you know, today is just, unfortunately, I'm not having a good day. And
Well, like I tell sometimes, just give me a minute.
Just give me a minute. It's okay. You do not have to.
Just give me a minute. I'll get there. I
You
just
don't have
I
to
just
act
need
like
a minute.
Everything is okay all the time. Like, that's just so unrealistic. The world we live in, we know everything ain't okay. Do we not see who our president is? We know everything's not okay. We see the turmoil that's going on. We see in the Bible being fulfilled. We know things are not okay.
Yeah, I just need a minute.
Just need a minute. Just give me 5. Give me 5.
The other day, I typically go get coffee, the same thing, to the point that they already start making it when I walk in the door. And I know, like, espresso jacks up most people. I can take 3 shots and not even blink. But I came back in, like, about 4 hours later, like, I said, I'm having one of those days. So we're going to do a repeat.
We're going to try it again.
Let's do this one more time. We're going to do a repeat. Because sometimes you just need a minute to get your mind together. I'm always appreciative when you have me on your show, Christian.
Yes, I was like, I need some now.
When church lets out with Christian Joy. You better watch out. Christian said we coming with the shades today because y'all imposters. Y'all need to take the shades off. You need to come from behind the scenes and masking how you feeling and what's really going on so you can get some real help.
Yes, and I'm glad you also just listen to God and we can flow together. It's like, yes. Sometimes we just need to take a step back and be real. It's time to be real. And I'm grateful for this time and space. It's like, I feel like
it's unbelievable. That's right.
And I don't have to worry. I don't have to hide behind my shade. I can just take
right.
that off.
I know that's right. I'm going to take mine off, too. No, I kind of like these glasses.
You look good, though. We look good.
I like these glasses.
No, I'm
but I can take them off. Y'all know I can't see nothing anyway, so I'm going to take them off, but I'm going to put something on to help me out. How about that?
Your helpers. Those are your helpers, yes. Oh, but this has been awesome. I am so just grateful that we have took our shades off.
Yeah.
We have.
It's going to be all right.
It's going to be all right.
And you too young, so you don't know the song. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. Dun, 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 dun. I can see all the obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Sometimes things look better if you're willing to let something go.
Yes. And you can see better without these anyway.
I sure can. Things look brighter, don't it? Even though it might not be better, it just look better.
Yes.
Yeah.
And God makes things better anyway. So even if it's stormy, you don't have to live in the storm.
Awesome.
You don't.
Thank you again for having me.
Yes. I'm so glad that
I appreciate you. Yeah.
This has been When Church Lets Out with your girl Christian Joy.
Christian Joy.
On the Go Radio, powering the voice of
community and change.
Thank you for tuning in. And I hope that you all continue to take off them shades and be real with yourself.
I know that's right.
Until next time, God bless.
Take care.